Hi, this is Steve Ostrom, and I'm here today with my favorite pest inspector, Zack Finley from
Finley Termite and Pest Control. I'm actually not a pest inspector. The purpose of our inspection, it's really a WDO inspection, wood destroying organism report is what we're producing. A lot of people call it a pest inspection, but we're not really here looking for like ants, spiders, stuff like that, or rodents. We're actually here looking for wood destroying organisms such as dry rot, termites, beetles, stuff like that.
God,
so
that's why you're the best, Zach.
I always
know the difference.
I always tell them it's a WDO report. We do offer pest control service, but the purpose of the real estate transaction is a WDO inspection report.
Yeah, and I deal with them a lot, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today was we get a lot of VA and FHA buyers where we have to have them, and we actually believe in pest reports. But I do not like the second inspections of garages.
Further inspection items.
Yeah, further inspection items. So I try to tell my sellers, hey, this is what you need to do to get the house ready. What would you best describe to the sellers to get the house ready?
Perfect.
Especially in the garage.
Yes. No, ideally what we want to do is we want to see around the perimeter, the exterior and the interior. And then with the garage, we want to be able to see the whole interior of the garage. We want to see the foundation walls, the expansion joints. So ideally we want to see the 3 exterior walls. So what I tell people is grab all of your stuff and bring it to the middle. Just pull it off the wall maybe 4 to 6 inches. And that way as we do the inspection, we can see down that wall all the way around and look at that expansion joint in case termites come up. We also want to be able to access where the water heater is because that's a source of plumbing and we're looking for those excessive moisture conditions. So if you have stuff stacked all around the water heater, pull that away so that we as inspectors can at least get to that area and take a look at that and the stand. And then also inside underneath sinks, we have to run all the sinks. So if you guys have all your stuff stacked up underneath there, then please pull that out, maybe put it in a box or something, you put it right back afterwards. But that way when we run the plumbing, we're not have to move your personal belongings and do that kind of stuff.
Do you ever get those 50 Shades of Grey things yet? Just teasing.
No,
but another thing I've been seeing a lot lately is plants touching the house. And it's super, super easy to fix. Just don't have plants touching the house. Take a lomper before you come out because they pretty much always have to call
those
that out.
excessive moisture conditions. Anytime you have foliage up against the house, it's a Section 2 item. It's a buyer beware item. So not only does it limit us when we're out here doing the inspection, but it also will be in the report. So to avoid that, walk around the perimeter. If you have any foliage up against the house, trees, bushes, cut those back a little bit away from the eaves and away from the house, as well as if you have any beds around the house where you have the landscaper bring in some fresh bark or something, those beds seem to fill up higher and higher, and we want those lowered down so you can see that foundation wall. We usually want to see about 2 to 3 inches of that foundation wall all the way around the exterior perimeter. So real easily you can have your landscaper out there before the inspection, cut back the bushes, lower the soil, and those are 2 Section 2 items that we call all the time.
And I sometimes have to take care of myself too. When people are out of town, I've done it like 3 times, but I'm not supposed to do that.
There you go.
I should not have even mentioned that. But you're great. And then my other question was about using the company that inspects it to do the work. Because sometimes people say, well, I can get it done cheaper, but then they have to have it re-inspected. And I don't think they understand that sometimes.
Absolutely. So it's usually, the companies are about $100 for an inspection, $95 for an inspection. Re-inspections are also $100. So a lot of times if it's a few $100s worth of stuff, then people go, well, I saved $50 by having my brother-in-law or somebody else do the work, but then all of a sudden they get hit with a $95 re-inspection fee and it ended up not saving them any money. And so I always suggest use a reputable company. We are competitive out there. I tell everyone, we are licensed, we are bonded, we are insured, and so with that comes a little bit of additional fee. But if it's one guy in the back of a truck or you're doing the work yourself, obviously you're going to be able to save a little bit of money there and then pay the re-inspection. So you have to weigh your options there and look at that. And if you're working with a good reputable company, they'll give you some competitive prices. And I think it's well worth it. The other peace of mind for everybody involved in the party is that we put a 1-year guarantee on everything. So as opposed to 4 months later, buyer or the seller moves out and all of a sudden the buyer has a question or concern or something's not done right, then everybody's getting called back as opposed to just going, pest company did the work, they guaranteed everything. Let them handle it and move it on.
It's a lot easier. And two, one of the things I like about you, I've never seen a problem. I've never seen something where you didn't have a solution. Do you know what I mean? Which is why that's why you're one of my favorites. But anyways, I'm Steve Ostrom, and this is Zach with Finley Termite and Pest Control. And give us a call anytime.
Thank you for having us.